regret buying. So I've done this video I think last year, and a lot of you guys were recently commenting me to do another part to this, like recent products that I regret buying, and I was like, I have some of them, yes. So yeah, I'm gonna get started with the products that I regret buying. I would also like to give out a disclaimer that I might have used them in my videos, I might have said some things about them in my videos, but this video is the true fact of what I actually feel about them. The thing is, a lot of times when you're using something in a video for a particular reason, it might work out in that video, but what I personally feel about these products as individual products is what you're gonna know about in this video. What did I just say? You get what I say, right? So yeah, let's get started with something that I had quite high hopes from, but it failed me miserably. So I'm talking about this Becca Mineral Tint SPF thingy. This is like a tinted moisturizer. When I bought it and when I first used it, it felt so nice. I started with the powder and everything. I did a full face of first impression wherein I used this. I was so happy with it. But little did I realize that this product on its own is such a big fail. This is a tinted moisturizer, guys. You get what tinted moisturizers are meant for. It's supposed to do your work easier. You're just supposed to like apply them as a moisturizer and head out of the house. You don't necessarily have to like conceal with them and set them in place for them to work out. So now what happened was, I used that in that video, it was fine, and then when I started to use it in my daily life like I normally would, like I would just apply it into moisturizer, what I started to realize was, as soon as I would touch my face or keep my hand on my face, the tinted moisturizer would just roll and crumble into parts. So as soon as I would swipe like this, it would just crumble up and just, you know, get layered up at one place, and that was not a cute look, like not a cute look at all. So I realized that unless you set it, you just like powder it really well, it would not work. It would crumble up, and even after powdering, if you were to like swipe your hand like this, it would crumble up, and that's just gross. It feels like your skin is peeling, and I'm quite sure no one wants a look like that. At least I don't. So yeah, that's why this was a very big fail for me, and I regret buying this so much. Sad story, I have another tube of this as well, so I don't know how I'm gonna ever finish that up, but yeah, I regret buying that. Alright, next up, I regret buying the Innisfree Longwear BB Cream. Now this is in the shade number 4 if I'm not wrong, which was specifically, like the essay told me there, it is meant for Indian skin tones. It is meant for the, like, it is specially formulated for the Indian market. Other shades are for the Korean market, this is for the Indian market, and it was like sold to me on that basis. And the thing with this BB cream is it is yellow to the extent of, I don't know what, like I am yellow, guys. Like most Indian people, I am extremely yellow, and I get it that companies want to make products that are yellow, but this is another level of yellow. Like I use this only to make my foundations which have a pink undertone turn more yellow for my skin. But if you were to use this alone, I'll just show you one swatch of how yellow this is, and you will understand what I'm saying. See how yellow this is. Let me just spread it out for you guys. It is extremely yellow, and it turns orange on the face. It oxidizes so bad, like I can't even begin to explain to you guys how bad this oxidizes on your face, and it makes you look orange. It makes it look like you've put on a fake tan on your face, and it just, I get the creeps whenever I think about this product. Like no, no, no. Alright, next up I have this Coloressence Aqua Shimmer base. It's in the shade beige, and where should I start from? I should start from the fact that at the day one that I got it, its water component and the foundation component was separated. So I had to like shade up really well, which is not what we expect in a new product. If the product is expired, it might turn that way, but if the product is new and if it's like that, there is some problem with the formulation. Then it smells horribly chemical. It has fine shimmers in the base which look fake on the skin, and again I face the same problem with this foundation as well. Now I do get this is a foundation, you need to set it, but the problem that I faced with the mineral tint, so as soon as you know, you would like touch your skin, it would crumble up and like, you know, not a cute look. So yeah, that's the exact same thing that I faced in this foundation as well. So that's why I regret buying this. I have another high-end thing that I regret buying, and it's a current regret. So when I used it on its own on both of my eyes, I was quite happy with the fact of its performance and everything, but I did a recent half face of high-end and half face of drugstore, and I realized how it is not worth the price it is being sold for. So I'm talking about the Tarte Emphaseyes liquid liner. So this is a good liner. It's not a bad liner, guys, but it's expensive, and I have drugstore liners which perform way better than what this does, which makes me quite sad because I spent money on this and I feel that this doesn't justify the price that it's being offered at. So I was quite sad about that fact, which also brings me to the point to say that not all high-end products are worth the splurge. Some are better in your wallet. Keep them there, please keep them there. I have another liner for you guys. It is the Streetwear Colorich liquid liner. Starting off with how horrible the brush is. It is uneven. I don't think you can see it, but the hair, the bristle is just so uneven. You cannot like get a perfect wing no matter how pro you are with this, because it is extremely uneven. Then coming to the liquid liner, it is not black, like matte black. It is quite sheer, which not my cup of tea. I like my liner to be as black as my soul or my top or my hair or my eyes, whatever. But yeah, I like my liner to be extremely black, and this just ain't enough black for me. Next up, I want to talk about a product which I finished but I still regret it. It's the Soultree kajal in the shade True Blue. Now I finished it up while I was shooting for my Shiv Ardhanarishwar look, wherein I did half face as Shiv and I had to put on a blue base. So that's how I finished it up. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to ever finish this up. Now this is quite sheer. Again, I like my kajals to be extremely pigmented, and this is extremely sheer. It's organic, which is a good thing. It's made from ghee and good stuff like that, but it's just very sheer. It's still very sheer, and once you put it on your waterline, it doesn't stay there for a really long time. It stays for what, like 2 hours, and then just fades away, which is again not something that I like my kajal to do to me. Alright, next up I have this Avon Heavenly Soft Eyeshadow Trio. This is what it looks like. The packaging is super cute. I love how it looks, and this is what it looks like from the inside. The colors look so fun and bright and pigmented, and just but once you swatch them, there is no pigmentation whatsoever. These are quite chalky, so not worth the money. Although it's not that expensive as well, but not worth the money still. Then I have these shadowlinks, which I've reviewed, and I was quite happy when they launched because you could make your own palette and stuff like that. But I did not have that much makeup knowledge back then. I felt like these were so inexpensive and the idea was so good. Now that I do have more knowledge and experience about makeup, I feel that these are not pigmented enough. I would rather buy a palette myself than to like buy these shadowlinks individually, because as I said, they're not pigmented enough. Although I do love the shade Sand, and I would highly recommend the shade Sand because it can be used as a highlighter and it looks beautiful as a highlighter, but the shadow links otherwise are not pigmented enough to be put on your lids. So I would rather urge you guys to save a little bit of money and buy a better palette than to go for these shadow links. Or you can also buy Inglot Freedom System shadows. Those are great as well. I know the palette that they are selling is quite expensive, but you can always DIY it with a magnetic tape and stuff like that, and it will be good to go. Next up, I have this Miss Claire Shimmer Dust. Now don't get me wrong, guys, I love how it looks. I've used it in my Eat tutorial and it looks stunning and beyond gorgeous, but this is a little chunky. Maybe that's why it looks stunning, because it's a little chunky. And it has so many fallouts, like you have to be so careful to not get any fallouts. But even with glue, it has so many fallouts, like you have to be really careful. I would rather go for a better quality pigment than this, but not this at all. Alright, then I have some lip products. The first is this LAQA & Co Fat Lip Pencil. I got this in my fab bag, so I didn't really buy it, but still, products I regret. So the shade that this is in Doppelganger. I loved when I saw this shade. It was so beautiful. It smells like peppermint, which is heavenly, but this is a really bad color choice for Indian skin tones. Whenever I apply it, I look so washed out, like extremely washed out. This makes me look like not even concealer lips, because it has a pink undertone to it. It just, I don't know how to define it. It just looks really bad on the lips, so not my cup of tea. Then we have the Colorbar Deep Matte Lip Creme. Long story short, this is not matte. It says it's deep matte lip creme, but it's not matte at all. It stays glossy since like forever. So not a good purchase. You should rather go for the Kiss Proof lip stain that they have. That's still matte and that's still, nice looking, sexy looking. This is not matte at all. This stays glossy, so don't like worry yourself with buying this. Then I have this Lakme lip shimmer. This is in the shade Pink Flash, and this is what it looks like. I've reviewed this and I did not like these because I'm not a very big fan of metallic lips, although the trend is coming up, metallic lips and everything, but this shade in particular isn't the best shade to go for. It just makes your lips look really, just, you know, you get what this hand sign means. So it's not the best shade to go for. I do have the another shade in it which is red, which does look good, but this one, don't bother yourself with this one. Then of course, how can I forget this 7 Heaven lipstick set. This is the creamy lipstick set in the shade F11. I was so excited when I got this because this was quite inexpensive and the case looked really promising, but I've done a review on this and this was such a huge disappointment because the lipsticks don't wear well, all of the colors look same on the lips, and disappointment. If you want to know the complete disappointment, I'll leave the link to the review for you guys in the bottom bar. You can go and check what I actually feel about them, but yeah, very sad about these lipsticks. Then I have the Ardell Lashtite Adhesive. This is such a horrible product, like horrible. I cannot even begin to say how horrible this is. This dries extremely hard, so it pokes in your eyes, it damages your lashes, so they get hardened around like a certain shape. It damages your natural lashes because it gets stuck onto them and you have to like literally peel your lashes off to get the glue off. It doesn't get removed from with any sort of a makeup remover. Nothing removes this thing. I used it about a couple of times and then I dropped it, and that's why it's empty. Otherwise I would like never ever use it. It's just so bad, guys. I would not recommend this to anyone. I generally love Ardell glues and Ardell lashes, but this is such a big fail, and no, I regret this so much. I cannot even begin to tell you. And the last thing that I have on my list are these Artmatic lashes. So I bought them from Mumbai from the New Beauty store, and this is what they look like. These look quite dramatic, and that's why I was like, let's try them. These are the hardest thing to put on your eyes. First of all, these do not stick. Like Gorilla Glue could come and that couldn't stick these lashes to my eyelashes. And secondly, they look so fake, although they say like these are pre-trimmed, pre-feathered, self-adhesive. None of it is true. They're not pre-trimmed. They still have like the excess band out there. Then pre-feathered, you see what they are. Do I need to say more? And self-adhesive, no bitch, no, they're not self-adhesive at all. So yeah, that was my products I regret buying part 2. Let me know if you'd like to see more products I regret buying, so that I can like warn you from buying some products and we can be like, you know, good customers, consumers, aware consumers. At least you can be, because I already have these, so I'm the stupid consumer here, but it doesn't really matter because we're not gonna judge each other based on what we buy. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then don't forget to comment and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. Also, don't forget to check out all of my social media, which would be listed in the bottom bar as usual for you guys. And I will see you guys next time. Till then, take care. Mwah. Bye.